Jedan dan, samo jedan dan, onaj pravi presudan čudan dan. Jedan dan, samo jedan dan, pa da bude sav život radostan. Jedan dan, samo jedan dan, onaj pravi presudan čudan dan. Jedan dan, samo jedan dan, pa da bude sav život radostan. Dani svi ko jedan dan, proće dobro znam. A ljubav moja neće, za nju živim, za nju dajem sve. Jedan dan, onaj pravi dan, to je život pun, život nije san. Jedan dan, onaj pravi dan, to je mladost, ljubav, radost, stvaran san. Čudan dan, jedan dan, samo jedan dan, pa da bude sav život radostan. Dani svi ko jedan dan, proće dobro znam. A ljubav moja neće, za nju živim, za nju dajem sve. Jedan dan, onaj pravi dan, život pun, život nije san. Jedan dan, onaj pravi dan, to je mladost, ljubav, radost, stvaran san.
Good evening to you all and welcome back for another Eurovision watch-along. Tonight we're watching Eurovision 1969. A little bit of a rewatch. It's been quite some time since I watched this wonderful Eurovision year, which it in fact is, in case you weren't aware. I'm just making sure I got my stream on my phone here, so sorry for being a bit distracted to the side there. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful little evening tonight. It's a Tuesday night, and it's a happy Tuesday night, at least in my world, because I get to spend it with all of you, of course. God kväll, yes, and welcome back. It's been not a very long time. Last night we did have a rewatch for Eurovision 1968. It was tons of fun, regardless of all of the issues that the stream apparently, ended up facing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no such thing tonight. Hopefully everything will work smoothly. And if it doesn't, well, now we know that if we just restart Streamlabs, maybe it will work. That's what happened yesterday anyway. But hopefully there's no problems with that, and hopefully everything should just be smooth sailing from now on. There are 16 songs competing in tonight's little show. It was, of course, not originally. It was in real life, hosted in Spain. The only time, if I'm not mistaken, that Spain have actually hosted Eurovision. However, in our little universe, we took that honor away from Spain. We're moving over to Yugoslavia, which is why you heard Jedan Dan as our opening little song for tonight's show, because that song did indeed win last night by quite the margin. Let's now find out who's going to be our next winner. If you're new here, Zailing, yes, exactly. If you're new here, make sure that you join the whole community on Discord so you can be a part of the voting sessions and help us pick out which song should win in tonight's watch-along. There were, of course, this is a little bit of spoilers, but everyone knows. There were 4 winners in real life, which obviously resulted in some issues in real life happening after this. So no one ever won multiple winners again. Even though, in 91 it could have happened, as we know. However, this is the only year where we've had several winners. However, that's not going to happen in our little voting session because we refuse to have that. We have tiebreak rules, and I don't think we've ever had like a winner share the exact same amount of points. But I'm not sure. I might be wrong on that. Darren has all of the stats for that. Thank you very much, Kat, for the wonderful donation. Lots of love to the Eurovision community. I second that. I think it's a lovely little community to be a part of. And if you're not already, then I think you should be. Because people are nice. I'm trying my best to be decently nice. And we're having a lot of fun rewatching old Eurovision, which is what we will do tonight. Hello, Ellen. Good morning to you. I'm happy to have you with us. Runar has returned from yesterday, first watch along yesterday, and he's back today as well, which is lovely to see. Really hope like people who find the streams that they just stick around and want to be a part of the continuation of it all. Of course, after tonight's stream, the next stream that's going to happen is the best of 1965 to 1969 final, which is a little special edition that I'll put together, and that will be the next watch along after this, to kind of bring out the best of the best from the second half of the 60s. I prepared the stream nice and well over here, so now you see the black screen being a little bit brighter here. I'll put on my headphones, and I think we should be off and running. Hopefully the audio will be balanced somewhat nicely. I do know for a fact that the audio quality here early on will be horrendous, but just bear with me. There it is. The jingle still sounds like the jingle anyway. 1969 has two massive standouts, which are haha and haha, in my opinion. I think 1969 has a lot of standouts, for sure. This is a very competitive year in my book. And it's going to be very interesting to see which song will end up winning in our little universe. Thank you for the subscription, Kai Clem. Welcome to the community. This is, of course, quite the iconic year with a lot of the design work as well. It was, if I'm not mistaken, Salvador Dali has some influence on this year, which is really cool. Won't be able to stick around for the voting because I have to go to work. Well, make sure you vote though, Ellen. Don't forget to do that. Salvador Dali did the artwork. Yes, exactly. And this is like just classic here. What is that even on the right and the left side of this? There's the logo. Look at that. No guessing who made that artwork. And we got a little orchestral version of La 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 playing in the background. It's Eurovision getting married. You'd think so, wouldn't you? This chorus sounds better in an instrumental version, doesn't it? Because, I mean, originally it kind of isn't... Would you consider it an instrumental? No, but... It has the same lyrical content, both instrumentally and vocally, so, you know.
Buenas noches, señoras y señores. Les habla José Luis Uribarri desde el Teatro Real.
Hello. What is these like? What are these things on the right and the left? They're not flowers. Like it kind of looks like, you know, or maybe they are flowers, but from here they look like apples or something. Oh, I can study my Spanish with this. Una bolsa, por favor.
Este gran premio, 14º Gran Premio de la canción de Eurovisión.
Ajá,
Télévision espagnole a le plaisir de saluer du Théâtre Royal de Madrid à tous les spectateurs qui assistent à cette transmission du 14e Grand Prix de la chanson d'Eurovision. Spanish Television has great pleasure in greeting you from the Royal Theatre in Madrid.
It is flowers? Really?
Welcome all viewers who are now looking in on the 14th Eurovision Song Contest.
Laura Valenzuela les acaba de saludar en los idiomas
español. Pom 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 isn't for another 2 years. I know. Oh, that's gonna be an experience, won't it? 1971 is a strange year, isn't it?
Good afternoon. Dobar večer.
Oh yeah, it's the... It's the introduction, well, greetings in every language. Is this the year where I was like, that didn't sound Italian and she was actually speaking Romanian? That's something that will eternally haunt me for embarrassment.
Nous saluons aussi les pays faisant partie du réseau d'Intervision qui transmettent ce programme.
You're not that late, Asteris. We just started 10 minutes ago.
To send air greetings to the countries of the Intervision network that are transmitting this program.
Who are they?
Dobre večer.
Ah, here it is.
Dobri večer.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Bună seara. Jo ečtet.
Those were not a lot.
Al
4 countries.
El programa,
We don't hold a grudge.
televisión española transmite en color
I'm sure you don't,
y que se
Andy.
está contemplando también vía satélite en Chile, Puerto Rico y Brasil.
Depends on my votes tonight,
Una de
doesn't
las
it?
16 canciones correspondientes a los países que figuran en el marcador habrá obtenido mayor número de votos.
Very
Vaya por
reminiscent scoreboard from last
nuestra
year, I would say. It's the same
felicitación a
kind
la
of
canción vencedora.
colors, you know.
El orden de aparición de estas 16 canciones se ha decidido por
I'm not going to talk
sorteo.
as much as last time. I
Y
just
con
want to
arreglo
enjoy
a
it.
este
That's
sorteo,
perfectly
vamos
fine.
a escuchar
You know,
la primera canción.
whatever way you enjoy the
El
show the
primer
most,
país,
go for it.
Yugoslavia.
I'll be
La
talking
canción se
plenty
titula
regardless. So,
Pozdrav, svijetu.
yes.
Augusto
We're starting off
Aguirre,
with Mr.
director de la
Duolingo
gran orquesta,
appearing on stage
cederá
with
la
Dobar
batuta
Dan.
al profesor
I don't know what-
Miljenko Prohaska.
You know, I don't know the actual name of this song. I just call it Dobar Dan.
Iván y los M.
Okay, so our reigning winner, of course, reigning champion of Eurovision in our watch-alongs is starting off. Yugoslavia is song number 1. Welcome to stage, Ivan.
Dobar dan,
Dobar dan,
dobar dan,
dobar dan,
buenos dias.
poesija,
Za svu braću, za sve sestre širom svijeta. Dobar dan. Iz svih grla, iz svih srca, nek odjekne vas i onom jednoglasnim unisonom. Dobar dan, dobar dan. Guten Tag, bonjour, bonjour, good morning. Za dječake sviju zastava i boja. Bonjour. Nek u horu svi zabruje, nek se ori, nek se čuje ovaj poklik unisono. Dobar dan, dobar dan. Hud dan, buongiorno, buongiorno, zdravstvujte. Ovaj pozdrav neka prihvate milioni. Buongiorno. Nek svi ljudi sad u kolu pruže ruke prijateljstva u taj pozdrav, pozdrav svijeta. Dobar dan, dobar dan. Hive pejve, dobar dan, dobar
Hope you all enjoyed our little linguistics class kicking us off tonight. This is, of course, the real, well, no, that's not the, but it's, you know, it's Pitbull before Pitbull. As Lord Niebuhr said, it's Mr. Worldwide back in 1969, for sure. Quite a little fun entry conceptually there. Whether you enjoyed it or not, that's up to you. Next up is Catherine, I think, anyway. It's Romuald, who we've seen before.
Canta
This time he's
Romuald.
representing Luxembourg, I want to say. Song number 2.
Catherine, nous avions 10 ans. Souvenez-vous, Catherine, au jardin d'enfants, je vous offrais mes tartines et mes chocolats. Avec mon cœur, Catherine, amoureux déjà. Et quand la nuit refermait le jardin, se brisait mon cœur d'enfant. Vous me laissiez seul avec mon chagrin. Vous rêviez au prince charmant. Si je riais, Catherine, j'avais dans le cœur bien des rires, Catherine, triste comme des pleurs. Où êtes-vous, le prince charmant? L'avez-vous découvert enfin? Il y a toujours nos cœurs et nos prénoms gravés sur l'arbre du jardin. Catherine, Catherine, au jardin d'enfants. Catherine, Catherine, nous avions 10 ans. Catherine, Catherine, je rêve souvent de vendre Catherine au jardin d'enfants. Catherine, Catherine, et malgré le temps, je vous attends, Catherine, comme avant, au jardin d'enfants. Catherine.
Catherine, canción de Luxembourg.
Song number 2 there. I think this is a typical, like if you made the running order in the modern days, this is kind of like the number 2 song, isn't it? It feels very fitting right in there. Doesn't stand out that massively in the selection for me. Of course, Romauld is quite the character in the Eurovision history books. He's got very good results, if we look back. I think this was his worst result, though. I'm just guessing. He'll be back in a few years. Next up is Salomé. From, well, you recognize the outfit alone, and you will recognize the song. This is more upbeat, for sure.
Cuántas noches vagando por mil caminos sin fin. Cuántas noches callando, cuánto te quise decir. Una profunda esperanza que un eco lejano me hablaba de ti. Hoy que volviste a mi vida, ya solo canto por ti. Desde que llegaste ya no vivo llorando, vivo cantando, vivo soñando. Solo quiero que me digas qué está pasando, que estoy temblando de estar junto a ti. Desde que llegaste ya no vivo llorando, vivo cantando, vivo soñando. Pero me pregunto que tu amor hasta cuándo podré guardarlo muy dentro de mí.
sure can't fault the fun of it all. It's highly upbeat, it's very energetic, it's entertaining. I think the orchestra is top tier in the song. Just all-out explosiveness. It is a very repetitive tune. Structurally, I feel like it starts off a bit strangely as well, with like a high-energy intro, and then it just kills it all. But, you know, overall, you just remember the package and you remember the fun that it brings. So, yeah, kudos for that. Next up is Monaco. Yes, a kid is about to sing. This community doesn't like that, but I think this is a pretty damn good song coming up here. I'm gonna enjoy it. You be the judge what you think.
Jacques. Monaco.
Maman, maman, je fais un rêve merveilleux. Maman, maman, et que j'étais devenu grand. Je marchais au pas, casque, fusil et sac au dos. Dans la lumière de matin, le soleil brillait tout là-haut. Il me suivait comme un copain. Maman, j'ai fait un rêve merveilleux. Maman, maman, nous étions partis tous les deux sur un grand bateau, tout blanc flotté pavillon. Et moi j'étais le commandant, parti pour les îles du vent. Tu étais fière de moi, maman. Maman, maman, j'ai fait un rêve merveilleux. Mais soudain tout s'arrête de mon rêve d'enfant, et je vois apparaître la vraie vie des grands. J'ai le temps, j'ai le temps. Maman, maman, j'ai fait un rêve malheureux. Maman, je veux voyer les cheveux blancs. Je veux oublier le soleil, le grand bateau. Auprès de toi, je veux rester, que Dieu te garde longtemps. Toi la plus belle des mamans. Maman, maman, je veux rester encore enfant.
Sure is you know, I like this song, but I'm just looking like when they zoom out at the end there with that outfit, and he looks so small. It just looks, I don't know. It's a very strange thing to look at with this high note and his outfit with all that blue. I don't know. It looks funny to me. Anyway, I enjoy that song. It's high energy, it's catchy, it's memorable. It's a little bit on the repetitive side, but it's, you know, it's very French as well. That can be a good thing, could also be a bad thing, up to you. Hello, Noel. It's time for Ireland. In case you couldn't figure that out when you saw Noel. Wages of Love. First time Ireland sends a woman, I think. Indeed. And not a ballad as well.
Before you leap right into love, my friend, it cannot be bought so very cheap, my friend. Love that makes you laugh, love that makes you cry, before you really understand it. It can make you live, it can make you die. There will be bridges to be crossed, and there'll be teardrops to be lost. You will have to pay the cost. Just wait and see. Oh yeah, there are many rainbows on the way. Days are maybe bright or maybe gray. So when you fall in love, hey, just take my advice. Don't be a fool, my friend. When you fall in love, you go to school, my friend. Lessons must get learned, fingers must get burned before you really understand it. Love is very nice if you pay the price. There will be bridges to be crossed, and there'll be teardrops to be lost. You will have to pay the cost. Just wait and see. Oh yeah, there are many rainbows on the way. Days are maybe bright or maybe gray. So when you fall in love, hey, the wages of love, the wages of love, the wages of love. There will be bridges to be crossed, and there'll be teardrops to be lost. You will have to pay the cost. Just wait and see. There are many rainbows on the way. Days are maybe bright or maybe gray. But when you fall in love, hey, the wages of love, the wages of love, the wages of love.
It's highly upbeat as well. A lot of upbeat songs, has to be said. They're coming in a row now. And a fun one from Ireland. I wouldn't call it among their strongest entries, but it's, you know, it's just upbeat, it's there, it's quite harmless, and it is a little bit of fun. I think there are a lot of cool and fun little drum fills throughout the song there, which I really enjoyed. Did Talib design that dress? Who knows, huh? He's had a finger in everything here. Is it Italy up next? I do think that's the case. This one... yeah, this one stands out. It's very Italian coming up next here. I do like it quite a bit. Let me know if you do as well. A lot of viewers now excited for Italy, I suppose.
Il nostro cuore, dicevi sempre, non è una stanza che si affitta. Noi ci lasciamo, la stanza è vuota, la porta aperta resterà. Due grosse lacrime bianche, come due perle del mare, è tutto quello che a me rimane di te. Sotto il cuscino io nasconderò. Come un lampo che apre il cielo, ho visto chiaro in mezzo al buio.
I know that song just feels so kind of perfected in a way. It's so polished and just like straight to the point in what it wants to be. Just love the kind of arrangement of it all. It's very pretty. It's quite grand as well. And of course the Italian, you know, adds a layer to it. I think it's a wonderful entry really from Italy. And it's a bit strange, like looking back at it, like it feels, you know, in a year where there are 4 winners, it feels like that could have easily been one of them, but it wasn't. Also just love that little speed up section towards the end. It's a shame that it's a little bit brief, but yeah. Next up is the UK. Hello, Lulu.
Come closer and listen. The beat of my heart keeps on missing. I notice it most when we're kissing. Come closer and love me tonight. That's right. Come closer and cuddle me tight. My closer and cuddle me tight. My
Was that on Olé at the end? This is one of the winners. Like I don't really return to it. It's quite tacky, but it's fun, you know. It is very catchy for sure, and you know it's quite iconic in a way. It's just not my thing, but you know that's where the subjectivity of it all comes in. But it is cheerful and chirpy and fun in that aspect. Let's see who's up next. The troubadour. Oh, so we got, well, this might be a spoiler for some of you, but we got another winner coming up. Netherlands. That's a very unfortunate name. Sorry, I'm very immature, but oh my. Okay, Netherlands. Next up.
Zo boordevol muziek, hij zong voor groot en klein publiek, hij maakte blij melancholiek, de troubadour. Voor ridders in de hoge zaal, zong hij een stoere sterke taal, een lang en bloederig verhaal, de troubadour. Maar ook het werkvolk uit de schuur, hoorde zijn lied vol avontuur, hoorde bij het nachtelijk keukenvuur. De troubadour, en in de herberg van de stad zong hij een drinklied op het nat, voor wie nog staan kon en wie zat. De troubadour, la 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 werd het stil, het lied was uit. Enkel wat modder tot besluit. Maar wie getroost werd door zijn lied, vergeet hem niet. Want hij zat zo boordevol muziek. Hij zong voor groot en klein publiek. Hij maakte blij, melancholiek, de troubadour. Oh, oh, la, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Quite wrong there towards the end, really. This is like a very intriguing entry altogether, because it feels very, you know, with the guitar work, it feels a bit more on the, what do you say? Not avant-garde, but you know, the kind of, feels more substantial there, but then it also has kind of a sing-along friendly, very accessible chorus to it. It's like a combination of two things to just kind of make up a song that's very understandable and ending up winning. It's an intriguing little entry from the Netherlands. Moving swiftly on to Lars Samuelsson here, conducting the song from Sweden, which is a personal little favorite of mine. Hello, Tommy. Let's go.
Judy, min vän, var du är tankfull? Varför, Judy, min vän? Judy, min vän, du är tyst och sorgsen. Varför, Judy, min vän? Börjar du inse nu att vi båda, jag och du, kanske aldrig kan bli lyckliga tillsammans, Judy, min vän? Judy, min vän, du älskar saker, villa, tv och bil. Din väg är kantad av lyx och prylar, det är inte min stil. Våra mönster går isär, låt mig säga det är så här. Jag kan aldrig bli den man som du behöver, Judy, min vän. Utan är jag, låt mig förklara att lever för stunden, en drömmare bara. Detta är min filosofi, jag vill jämt känna jag är fri. Judy, min vän, din dröm om pengar tycks mig liten och trång. Min dröm är drömmen av gröna ängar, vindens lek och en sång. Kanske jag ändrar mig, då hörs jag. Då ska jag presentera mig som din Mr. med en Svensson. Judy, min vän, när går vår påskväg? Kanske ses vi igen. Då får vi se vad livet har gjort med oss, Judy, min vän. Utan är jag, låt mig förklara att lever för stunden, en drömmare bara. Detta är min filosofi, jag vill jämt känna jag är fri. Oh, Judy, min vän, här går vår korsväg, kanske ses vi igen. Då får vi se vad livet har gjort med oss, Judy, min vän. Judy, min vän. Judy, min vän.
Judy, min vän. Judy.
This guy loves that. It's very charming, I think. He's wonderful on stage, absolutely. Like, even though he was so young back then, he's obviously going to return almost 20 years later with quite a different entry. But I really love this song, I really do. I think the main thing that I like about it is how alive it feels, because it never really has like a consistent tempo or rhythm to it. It kind of pauses, it drags, it goes up, it speeds back up. It feels very lively in that sense, which I really enjoy. Speaking of lively, it's time for Jennifer Jennings. Yes, yes. Belgium up next.
Un gesto un tanto extraño al principio.
De stad lag stil te dromen in de zon, van zee te dromen in de zon rondom mij. Waar ik ging, langs heen de zomen van het gazon, stonden de bomen in de zon, er zalig bij. En toen kwam jij, Jennifer, Jennings, en danste lief als de lente voorbij. Jij kwam, Jennifer, Jennings, en blauwe ogen die lachten naar mij, alleen naar mij. Toen meegenomen door de stad, langs heen de dromen die je had, zacht als zij. En sindsdien keren mijn dromen telkens weer naar al die dromen van weleer, van jou en mij. En dan kom jij, Jennifer, Jennings, zo fris en speels als de liefde zo blij. Want jij, Jennifer, Jennings, je bent precies wat ik hoopte voor mij. Ja, dan kom jij, Jennifer, Jennings, en blauwe ogen die lachen naar mij. Maar jij, Jennifer, Jennings, je lacht me telkens en telkens voorbij, altijd voorbij, steeds weer voorbij, alles voorbij.
I don't really have that much to say about it other than the fact that I just enjoy it. It's just pleasant all around, it's fun, it's upbeat. But one thing that it really made me think about, I really think the orchestra this year is proper good, you know? Especially like, this is like the third or fourth time I've just realized like, the drumming's really, there's a lot of fun stuff going on with the drumming this year, for sure. A lot of fills in a lot of the songs, which is kudos, you know? Paola. Yes. Okay, it's time for Switzerland. Bonjour, bonjour. Croissant, macaron.
Francés, italiano o alemán.
Bonjour, bonjour, es ist schön, dich mal wieder zu sehen. Bonjour, bonjour, gerade heute scheint die Sonne so schön. An deiner Hand durch die Stadt gehen, das wünsch ich mir nur. Bonjour, bonjour. Der Himmel lacht wie mein Herz, wenn du lieb zu mir bist. Es blühen Blumen, wo sonst nur der Straßenstaub ist. Ein Vogel singt für uns beide in Moll und in Dur. Bonjour, bonjour. Die Welt ist wunderbar, sie kann nicht schöner sein. Und sie gehört nur den Verliebten allein. Bonjour, bonjour, es ist schön, dich mal wieder zu sehen. Bonjour, bonjour, nur bei dir scheint die Sonne so schön. Was ich erlebe mit dir, das ist alles L'amour. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour, sagen alle, die dich und mich sehen. Bonjour, bonjour, schlägt die Uhr und für uns bleibt sie stehen. Vielleicht ist ein Denkmal denn gut, darauf warte ich nur. Bonjour, bonjour. Die Welt ist wunderbar, sie kann nicht schöner sein. Und sie
Algunos comentaristas extranjeros
If you
afirman
know
que la
me,
canción suiza
you know how much I love that song. That is like the definition of fun for me. It's all over the place, all at the same time, but melodically it just sticks. That's the selling point, you know. The chorus is so good, but then everything around it is just chaos. The instrumental is all over the place. It's pure chaos, pure loudness, but everything just ties into the vocals that just carries it through, the melodic writing there. I love that. Next up is something that's also quite chaotic in a way. This is the song from Norway. The final time we're gonna see Kirsti here. Oi, oi, oi.
La canción en español podría traducirse por ay, 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 que seré feliz.
Den kjekkeste kar. Den saken klar. Men han har for stor appetitt. På mini-invit. Han flyr etter Eva, Lise og Anne. Og boltrer seg vill som fisken i vannet.
Well, for sure one of the best outros, one of the most memorable ones anyway. Yeah, that is quite the entry. It's, you know, it's very straight to the point and just wanting to entertain, and if it succeeds with that, well done. It didn't really succeed with that in real life, of course. Now, this was the last time we're going to see Kirsti, and if I remember correctly, she scored a total of 2 points in her 3 attempts, which is quite sad and a bit funny. Next up is Siw Malmkvist, not for Sweden, for Germany. Can you believe it? Prima ballerina.
La única en este estilo del festival.
Prima ballerina, kleine Porzellanfigur, warum bist du allein? Prima ballerina, tanzt auf deiner Spiel und musst immer einsam sein. Prima ballerina, deine Welt ist die Musik. Prima ballerina, dreh dich zu dem Glockenspiel, tanzt ein Lied lang höher. Du bist schön in deinem weißen Kleid, du musst dich drehen, aber nie zu zweit, da weint dein Herz, wenn die Nachtigall ihr Lied von ihrem Liebsten singt. Prima ballerina, die noch nie hast du gelacht.
prima Ballerina, wer hat dich verzaubert, du bist Mädchen lange war. Du bist schön, in deinem weißen Kleid, du musst dich drehen. Aber nie zu zweit, sag, weinst du nicht, wenn das Mondlicht sich im Lächeln der Verliebten riecht. Prima Ballerina, das Schöne dieser Welt, das muss einmal vergehen. Prima Ballerina, kleine Porzellanfigur, das wirst du nie verstehen. Prima Ballerina, überrischt das mit der Zeit. Prima Ballerina, und dann ist der Tanz vorbei.
Yeah. Maybe one chorus too many there at the end. I don't know. Felt a little like it's overstayed its welcome a little bit. Melodically, it's very memorable, but that's kind of like what they're trying to hammer in, you know, as well. So it's all about the balance there. Yeah, exactly. Surely it's been 3 minutes now. Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like there with the final chorus. It's melodically very memorable. I also kind of like the instrumentation they went for with this song. It stands out. It's characteristic. But yeah. Okay. What's up next? There can't be that many songs left, to be honest. Frida Boccara. Oh, France up next. Okay, this is a standout. You know this. Very good song coming up, in my opinion.
Un jour se lèvera sur 3 branches de lilas qu'un enfant regardera comme un livre d'images. Le monde autour de lui sera vide et c'est ainsi qu'il inventera la vie à sa première page. En dessinant la forme d'une orange, il donnera au ciel son premier soleil. En dessinant l'oiseau, il inventera la fleur. En cherchant le bruit de l'eau, il entendra le cri du cœur. En dessinant les branches d'une étoile, il trouvera l'enfant, le chemin des grands qui ont gardé un regard émerveillé pour les fruits de chaque jour et pour les roses de
Frida Boccara defendió la canción de la...
I really hear from the audience. They like that as well. It's a very kind of... It's not a particularly subdued reception, except for the guy on the row 3 here on the right. He's not content with that one. Yep. Not sure what he liked this night, but not France, that's for sure. Anyway, vocally sublime, has to be said. And I love the strings in that song. I think they sound incredible. They're so loud and so expressive in the soundstage here. Wonderful. Wonderful song from France, in my opinion. We're moving on to Portugal. I got my information from all of you that there are only 2 songs left. Portugal and Finland. It's a good way to end the show, I'll tell you that much. This is
Simone de Oliveira.
Yes, Simone de Oliveira. You might recognize her from 65. We've seen her before. And she's back. Penultimate song.
Corpo de linho, lábios de mosto, meu corpo lindo, meu fogo posto, eira de milho, luar de agosto, quem faz um filho, falo por gosto, é milho rei, milho vermelho, gravo de carne, bago de amor, filho de um rei, sendo bem, volta a nascer quando há calor, minha palavra de dar no sol nascente, numa madrugada, amor, 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 amor presente, em cada espiga desfolhada. Minha raiz de pinho verde, meu céu azul tocando a serra, ó minha mágoa e minha sede, ó mar ao sul da minha terra, é Trigueiro, é Alentejo, o meu país neste momento, o sol caída, o vento beija, seara louca em movimento, minha palavra de tal do sol nascente, no madrigal. Amor, 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 amor presente em cada espiga desfolhada. Olhos da nua, cisterna escura, a pedra, a desventura, para escondida, poeira encantada, lenda perdida, lenda encontrada. A minha terra, minha aventura, casca de nós desamparada. A minha terra, minha longura, por mim perdida, por minha chave.
I've always really fond of this ending, how it, kind of kills all of the energy, becomes super dramatic, just lets you linger on every single word, and then the actual tempo animation to finish it off. It's very fulfilling, it's very rewarding to end the song like that. Overall, incredibly dramatic, very well sung. It's a really cool entry from Portugal. We'll see how it's gonna do tonight in the voting. I know it has a lot of fans. And the final song, this is another, I think this is a good one. Maybe is that a hot take? I don't know. But Finland is cool. It's very fun. A lot of fun songs this year, as I said. But yeah, Finland will end it all. Quite the outfits on this gang as well.
Jarkko y Laura.
Hello, Jarkko and Laura.
El único dúo intérprete
Final song of the
del
evening.
Festival 69, Finlandia.
Päivää ollutkaan ei ois. Nyt luokses tulla saa kuin silloin ennen. Ja tiedän etten lähde koskaan pois. Silmät taas on niin kuin silloin ennen. Ja toivoa en muuta enää vois. Silloin ennen, silloin ennen, silloin ennen on kaikki hyvin taas. Silloin ennen, silloin ennen, silloin ennen on kaikki hyvin
Finlandia, qui
It's so, you know, awkward and charming at the same time, and I love the dance break, and it's just, you know, Finland, do your thing. Very cool, very cool. I like that. Okay, recap time. Darren will of course open the voting now, but do stick around for the recap if you want to get a little bit of a reminder of what we've listened to. Here it comes, so I'll be quiet.
Nekod jedne vasionom, jednoglasnim unisonom. Dobar dan. Catherine, Catherine, malgré le temps, je vous attends, Catherine, comme avant, au jardin d'enfants.
Que llega castellano, vivo llorando, vivo cantando, vivo soñando. Solo quiero que me digas qué está pasando, que estoy temblando de estar junto a ti. Que llega castellano, vivo llorando, vivo cantando, vivo soñando. Pero me pregunto que tu amor hasta cuándo podré jugar.
En bateau, tout blanc flotté pavillon.
Et moi j'étais le commandant, parti pour les îles du vent.
Tu étais fière de moi, maman.
Maman, maman, just wait and see. There are many rainbows on the way. There may be bright or maybe gray. But when you're falling in love, hey, the wages of love, the wages of love, the wages of love. Due grosse lacrime bianche,
Come due perle nel mare.
è tutto quello che a me rimane di te. Such a love will be when I'm gone. Don't worry, I'll stay out like you. Boom, bang, 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 close to you. Your smile is so warm and inviting that
Enkel dat modder tot besluit, maar wie getroost werd door zijn lied, vergeet hem niet. Want hij zat zo boordevol muziek, hij zong voor groot en klein publiek. Hij maakte blij, melancholiek, de troubadour. Oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Judy, min vän, du älskar saker, villa, tv och bil. Din väg är kantad av lyx och prylar, det är inte min stil. Våra mönster går isär, låt mig säga det så här. Jag kan aldrig bli den man som du behöver. Judy, min vanvelier, van jou en mig. En dan kom jij, Jennifer Jennings, som vissen spel som det lyder så blij. Want jij, Jennifer Jennings, je vet precies wat ik
Vi kan nicht schöner sein.
And that's that. That's the little recap. Before she starts talking here, you have until 21:30 Central European time to vote, which means 18 more minutes. So make sure you don't forget to do that. If you're new and you don't know how to vote, you have to join the Discord server below the stream. Make sure you do that. And there's a link over there to get your votes in. We're looking to get 200 voters tonight. That's what Darren is hoping for, myself included as well, of course. But if we don't get there, it's all good. But see if we can make it. See if we can make it. Yes, it seems like, thank you, Ellen, for reminding me. Apparently the interval act this year will copyright my stream. I don't think it will strike my stream, though, so should we watch it or should we skip it? What do we want to do? Bedtime for you, Lucas. Okay, good night to you. Or good night. Let me know what you want to do with the interval act here. Because obviously I don't want to get copyrighted, but you know, we still want to watch whatever's going on. But maybe there's like maybe it's not a good interval act. I don't know. Let's skip it. You can't skip this masterpiece. Well, you're not going to be able to see it anyway, Andy. Is it worth the risk? I don't know. I like to live dangerously. Okay, let's do it. Let's watch it. YOLO, you know? Skip it straight to the voting, I don't know. Let's see what it is. Play the 1966 interval act again. What was 1966? Oh, wait. So this is like a Spanish... It's like the same as in 1968, you know, but instead of a London tour film, we got like a what do you call it? Like a film, basically, outside of the broadcast. Yeah, exactly. Nightmare Fuel one. Now I'm intrigued to watch it, you know. Well, if the stream goes down, then it goes down, I guess. It's gonna return, so I'll just watch it. And if it goes down, I'll keep an eye on my YouTube stream here. And if it goes down, well, sorry. Let's see what it is. Air, earth, water, fire. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is a weird one. It's very strange. Why would you copyright this even, you know? Incredibly haunting music as well. Is it rude of me to talk over this interval act? Should I shut up? Let me know. Existential mood movie. Yeah. Try talking over it. Might protect from copyright bots. Well, I don't know what to say now. Now you put me on the spot like that. Talk. Maybe it will help. I don't know what to say now. Is this like a Don Quixote reference? Perhaps? Perhaps? I don't know. So we got water. We got boats. Describe what you see. Well, I see water. I see houses. This music. Just hit a bunch of broken keys. Why not? Why not? It's like something Frank Zappa put together in, you know, in his little studio. Quite absurd listening to. Is this something you'd put out on the, you know, bring out on the dinner party on your Spotify playlist? Perhaps. Perhaps. I'll be honest, this is very discomforting, all of it. And then just sitting and waiting for, like, if it's gonna get taken down or whatnot. But just watching this, I have no idea what to say about it. This is an absurd interval act. Certainly. Don't find the voting side. You have to go onto Discord, Trygve. And then in the channel Watchalong announcements, that's where it's linked. How can you even copyright noise? Oh, you can do anything on this website, you know. I also like the fact that we've lost approximately like 40 viewers during this interval act. Let's say that it's because of the voting, but some of them might have just left to go to therapy or something for watching this. What do I know? This was the goat of interval acts until Riverdance came about in 1994. Okay, see, I can sense sarcasm from a mile away. Approximately 2 miles sometimes. That is one of the most sarcastic comments I've ever read in my life. Very good, very good. Such a fever dream? Sure, sure is. Like, are we... We went from the London tourist ad to whatever the hell this is. I just have no words. Yeah, just imagine the audience in the theater, yeah. Are they watching what we're watching? I'd head out like immediately. Well, I'm still here, and you know, that's because I can talk to all of you. Have any of you seen Carnival of Souls? This has the same mood. Well, now you've basically let me know that I should not that I don't have to watch Carnival of Souls, so yes. Of course Andy likes the music. Of course he does. Of course he does. The more absurd and nonsensical it is, further up the Andy hype train it is. More uncomfortable to look at than Luxembourg 68. Well, that's quite the comparison, for sure. The audience in Madrid's Royal Theatre is only looking at the orchestra. You can't tell me the orchestra is what plays whatever it is that I'm listening to. It's fascinating. Just a bunch of close-ups on these fountains sprinkling water all over the place. This is beautiful. What shots. The cinematography is next level. Haven't even centralized this frame. Another balloon straight into the camera. Why won't we? Well, we got a little bit of a tourist thing going on here for Sagrada Familia, I suppose. Is it finally over? Haven't been copyrighted, so thank you for that. Lovely. Did you enjoy that? Los votos. It's time for the votes. On second thoughts, I think you could have skipped this. Yep, you are. Real question is if this interval act beats the clown from 73. I mean, the clown at least, you know, something happens in it. This is just, you know, cuts between weird shots. I don't know. I'm happy you liked it, Fireburst. Maybe I ruined it for you because I talked over the entire thing. So sorry about that. I just personally didn't enjoy it. So, I don't know. Thank you, Spain. Very cool. Okay. Don't look up more info about the clown. Noted. I'll remember that.
Hello, Yugoslavia.
Hello, Yugoslavia.
Good evening, Madrid. Zaria calling. Good evening. Get the results of the Yugoslav jury.
All right, we'll start watching this. We'll cut it when we have a result ourselves.
Luxembourg, 1 vote. Luxembourg, a vote.
The most interesting part of this voting is just waiting for who the person announcing the votes for Monaco will be. I really hope it's Mr. Monaco again.
Italy, 1 vote.
Italy.
So how many votes do they have to give out this year? 10 again? Is it the same voting system? Anyone know?
United Kingdom, 2 votes.
2 votes? Okay. I suppose it is, you know.
Royaume-Uni, 2 votes.
Switzerland, 2 votes.
Switzerland, 2 votes.
All 4 of the winners reprised their songs. Yeah, I know. We're not gonna watch all of that.
4 votes, 2 votes. Pardon, un moment, s'il vous plaît.
If I didn't want the talking, I wouldn't watch Eurovision. I'd just watch the original show on the Svensk TV channel. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's I usually don't talk over the show aspects of it all. So, you know, that's what I'm thinking. I just want to consider everyone's preference, and then just do my own thing anyway. But you know, still, I want to be aware. Always a good chance to learn what countries of Europe are called in different languages. I feel like we know all of that by now. I mean, it's just French and English every time, isn't it?
Dos votos para España.
Ooh, the Luxembourgians were big fans of Lulu. Did they take Sweden's votes away? Sweden haven't gotten any votes yet, have they? What do you mean, did they take Sweden's votes again away? Sweden haven't received any points yet. I don't get it, Ellen. Oh wait, oh my god, I just realized what they did, Ellen. Ellen, I realized what they did. When they said Switzerland 2 votes, they gave them to Sweden. I'm fuming inside, am I not, huh? How dare you mix us together? I see how it is. I see.
Y ahora la votación del jurado español. Un voto para Yugoslavia.
Guten Tag.
Dos votos para Maman, Maman. Monaco.
Dos votos para Maman, Maman. Yes. Usually mix up Swiss, yeah, and Suiza. I mean, it's understandable. Still, I do not approve. You know?
Dos votos para Alemania.
Toto would do the same repeatedly in 19... Of course he would.
Y dos votos para Deshojada, de Portugal. Y Finlandia, un voto, el que faltaba. Continúa en primer lugar.
Why are we zooming in on the UK? I suppose it is because they're leading or something, I don't know. Boom bang bang. What's going on? Spain messed up their voting. Spain messed up their voting. Okay. What's going on with the audio? It's all over the place. Okay. Or do we have to repeat everything? And in both languages as well. You think the voting goes slowly these days, don't you? But this is quite mad. Quite mad. It's just saying the same thing over again. Like it's... What did they mess up? What's going on?
Hace un gesto el representante de la Unión Europea de Radiodifusión, como lamentándose de haber sido suyo el error.
Something's messed up here. Have they not given out 10 points? So what's going on? Okay, we move on to Monaco now. Ah! You hear him? Ah oui, yeah. Monégasque. Just marry me already. Is this guy still... What? We never figured out who he was, did we? Yeah, they only gave 9 out of their 10 points. Yeah, exactly. Are they gonna fix that later? I don't know. We're not gonna be here to find out anyway, but... Still interesting. I still have 4 minutes to vote in our voting. Make sure you do, if you haven't already. Biba! Yes! Biba! Biba! It's kinda crazy. France! I love this guy. I hope he just returns like every single year. It's quite cheeky little 0 they added on Spain's score as well, for whatever reason. Is he drunk again? What if he has never been drunk, you know? He just sounds it. I'm starting to think he's probably never been it. He just speaks like that. Just makes him my favorite person ever. Can you fast forward to the votes from Finland before going to our voting? Why? Is it funny? Or is it just because, you know, the tie happens then? Wait, what's going on? Is he saying the votes again? Did we mess... Did the Monegasque guy also mess it up? What's going on in this voting? This is horrendous. Jeez.
Italie, un vote.
Italie, un vote. Italy, one vote.
Pays-Bas, un vote.
Pays-Bas, un vote.
Yeah, it's a tie. Okay, I'll jump ahead to that once we've figured out whatever's going on here with the Monegasque guy.
Deux votes. France, two votes.
Voici la fin du vote du jury monégasque.
Okay, he's done now.
Merci bien, bonsoir.
Is he gonna say the votes again?
Vamos al
What's going on?
jurado de Irlanda.
Merci au pays suivant, c'est bien.
Ah, okay, now we're happy. Alright,
Representante de la UER
alright.
estaba conforme.
May I have your votes, please?
She just wants to hear his voice again. I mean, fair enough. Perfectly reasonable
Para España.
reason to have for wanting to repeat them.
Italy, one vote.
Voto más para Italia.
Un vote.
Still have, what does it say here? So for some reason Darren has extended the deadline. I guess he really wants more voters. So you still have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to get your votes in. So make sure you do it.
Francia, 4 votos. Empatando a 7 con España.
Look at that, France. Wait,
A ver si lo refleja.
they're not giving France the point. There we go.
Y un voto para Finlandia.
One vote. Finland, un vote.
And that completes the voting of the Irish jury. Thank you.
Thank you,
very much,
thank you.
Good evening. Good night. Italy. Hello, Italy.
Hello, Italy.
Desde Roma,
You need to
el jurado
speak
italiano
slowly, please.
a Laura Valenzuela.
Thank you.
Monaco, 4 votes.
4 votos para Mónaco.
4 votes. Monaco.
Italians seem to like Monaco. Still, Ireland, Sweden are still on 0. I just realized.
Para Bumbanabam,
How sad.
Reino Unido.
How Bada boom, bada bam. Is that the new title of the song?
3 votes.
Y 3 votos para Holanda.
3 votes. Pays-Bas, 3 votes.
And that completes the voting of the Italian
Well, that was
jury
quick.
tonight.
The Italians just boom, boom, bam.
Después de la
And then
intervención
done.
del jurado de Italia, la canción de Gran Bretaña, del Reino Unido, Bumbanabam, defendida por Lulu, va en primer lugar con 9 puntos.
Hello.
May I have your votes, please?
Yes, here's the result of the voting of the United Kingdom jury.
Really?
Desde Londres, el jurado del Reino Unido.
1 vote.
Ireland, 1 vote.
Un voto para
Aw,
Irlanda.
how cute.
Belgium, 3 votes.
3 votos para Bélgica, Jennifer Jennings.
3 votes. La Belgique, 3 votes.
Switzerland, 2 votes.
Switzerland, 2 votes.
The Swiss, 2 votes.
France, 4 votes.
France, 4 votes. La France, 4 votes.
Del
And that completes the
séptimo
voting
jurado,
of the United
Oh, France now leading. Okay.
Thank you very much, United Kingdom. Good night.
And then zoom in, very dramatic.
And
y a continuación será el jurado de los Países Bajos.
I'm moving on to the Netherlands.
bonsoir.
Desde Hilversum.
From Hilversum.
votes du jury hollandais.
Yeah, I don't know, Ellen. They just added a 0 in Spain for whatever reason. Because someone got a bit trigger happy on some button.
Para Luxemburgo.
Le Monaco,
Excusez-moi, settle down there.
1 vote.
Le Monaco, 2 votes.
2 votos para Maman, Maman, la canción que decidió el excelentísimo Jacques.
L'Irlande, 1 vote.
Otro voto para Irlanda.
1 vote. L'Irlande, c'est 1 vote ou 2 votes?
1 vote. Un
Pardon.
seul, oui.
L'Irlande, 1 vote.
Un voto.
Ireland, 1 vote.
Yes.
Le Royaume-Uni, 1 vote.
Sweden's still gonna be on 0, are we, huh?
Para el Bumbanabam, que pasa a tener
Why is there a 0 next to Spain's single-digit numbers? No clue, no
La
clue.
Suède, 1 vote.
un voto para Suecia.
My man from the Netherlands there.
El primero que
Well,
obtiene esta noche.
finally.
Y un voto para Bélgica.
So it would look like Spain is in double digits.
Y dos
Of
votos
course.
para Francia.
You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna jump ahead to
Ligeramente, pero ya
France getting more points. Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead to Finland now so we can see the ending of the voting here. Sorry if you want to watch this, but Swiss, so still quite a bit.
2 votes. That completes the voting of the German jury.
German. That's definitely the French jury.
Ireland, 3 votes.
Wait, who are we on? Okay, Finland.
Hello, Madrid. Helsinki calling.
desde Helsinki.
So we're just gonna see like how the actual voting ends and everything, you know, with now Finland voting, while Darren gathers the numbers and confirms the votes for me. So we'll see how it happened in real life when the voting actually ended. Let's take it away, Finland.
Here are the results of the Finnish jury.
Thank you.
Ireland, 3 votes.
Oh, oh, oh.
Ireland, 3 votes.
Racking up the points in Ireland there.
Irlande, 3 votes.
Italy, 1 vote.
So this of course means that Spain can't get any more points at this point.
United Kingdom, 1 vote.
Oh.
United Kingdom, 1
Al
vote.
Reino Unido.
The audience gasps. Everyone's on 18 now.
Sweden,
empates.
3.
And then just Sweden comes along, racking up 3 points
3
from Finland, you know, it goes without saying, but yeah. Is that it?
Switzerland, 2 votes.
And Switzerland getting 2?
2 puntos.
2 votes. La Suisse, 2 votes.
And that completes the
Oh,
voting
oh.
of the Finnish jury.
Señoras y señores, el Teatro Real de Madrid en estos momentos irrumpe en una gran ovación.
The audience can't believe it!
Países clasificados en primer lugar.
What's going
España
on?
con 18 puntos. Reino Unido 18 puntos. Holanda 18 puntos y Francia.
Oh, they're loving this.
Queremos recordar caso insólito en la historia.
And she has no idea what to do.
Hay 4 naciones triunfadoras.
Inesperado final en esta canción de Eurovisión 1969. Yo voy a pedir por favor a Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, what do we do?
Exactamente los vencedores de este año.
No ha pasado nunca. El representante de la Unión Europea de Radiodifusión dice que hay 4 canciones.
There are 4 winners this year. Easy. He just says, okay, there are 4 winners this year. We didn't really consider this before. There are 4 winners this year. This won't be a controversial statement at all.
Ahora nuestra pregunta es ¿dónde se celebrará el 15º Festival de Eurovisión? Lo ha de decidir la Unión Europea
Mr.
de
Brown.
Radiodifusión.
Qu'est-ce que je fais avec le prix? Je donne.
Non, vous devez les lire l'un après l'autre parce qu'il y a 4 gagnants.
4 ganadores.
Répétez. Répétez s'il vous plaît.
Le hace repetir al representante de la UER.
Yeah, exactly, Alexander. There was only 1 point separating the top 2 in 68, and no one thought about what to do if there actually is a tie. The host was told when rehearsing 1969, she asked Mr. Brown what to do for a tie, and he told her that there would never be a tie. Are you sure about this, Ruben? That's crazy if that's true. Are you out of touch? I wonder if that will ever happen again. Could have had a super final. Oh, that would be funny. Alright, settle down there now. That's, should have kept this rule and had France and Sweden both win 91. Or you just eliminate all the winners if they tie. And then, you know, my favorites would have won in both 91 and 69. So, you know, that's also a solution. Anyway, now let's hear from not Mr. Brown, let's hear from Mr. Smith instead.
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Grootyvision 1969. Tonight, 195 people have voted, which is 2 more than we had yesterday, and therefore yet another Season 2 record. We had 6 new voters from Denmark, France, 2 from Norway, and 2 from the UK. We've also had 92 predictions, so now it's time to go Grooty.
Thank you very much, Darren. I have no idea where all of these new voters come from, but welcome. Happy to have you with us. Hope you'll stick around. And yet another record being broken. Lovely dovely. We're gonna... I'm loading the scoreboard right now. I'm moving over here. And then I should click on this button. I should click on this button. And then on this button. And nothing happens. Ah! There we go. Alright. I'll remove this. So we've just crossed out Madrid, Spain here. Yeah. And we got Dubrovnik, Yugoslavia. And, just like Darren says, we have a lot of voters here. 97 jurors. We'll be here for a while. Let's go. Let's go. Click here to start. We start with Jair Simoni, our first juror of the night. First points dropping onto the scoreboard. We got Portugal with an 8. We got Spain with a 10. And we got Germany with the first 12 of the night. Very welcome to you, Rebecca. If you're new here, happy to have you with us. Better stick around. Anne will be the next one to vote here from Czechia. And these are Anne's first points. We got France getting 8. We got Spain getting 10. And we got 12 going to the Netherlands. Going up to second. First time no Groot in the logo. That's actually true. Can't see a Groot character on the logo this time. Densky up next here. Jury number 3 from America. With some big points for Switzerland. And a 12 going to Portugal, who are now taking over the lead. Groot Monaco spokesman is called Robert Bouvard, according to Alipan. How did you find that out? Much appreciated. I'm gonna look through all of the history books for information on this man now. Thank you very much. Robert Bouvard. Something. Tibor gives 12 points to Portugal, so now Portugal is extending the gap at the top to 6 points. Ahead of the Netherlands, then France, then Spain, then Italy. 12 German prima ballerina points go to... Well, maybe to Germany. I don't know. 10 points to Switzerland here. And the 12 going to France to go up in second then. Portugal still in the lead. France in second now. Next up is Simon. Simon is moving to Saskatchewan. Good for you, Simon. I hope that's a good thing. I don't know. Congratulations. 12 points from Simon goes to Italy, going up to fourth. Portugal still in the lead, only 1 point ahead of France now. Netherlands in third. Magnusted, heja lovely Siv. Okay, I'm not reading that, but okay. Yeah, 10 points go to France here, and the 12 to Germany. And Germany up to the top half of the scoreboard. Next up, Tigresa from Mexico, with the first points coming in there. Norway moving 1 place. Other than that, no movement. Sweden going up to the top half. Portugal back up in the lead. And Netherlands with a 12. 3 countries a bit ahead of the rest now. Took 5 voters to unblank everyone compared to last year's 51. Yeah, that's true. Kitty from the UK is the next one to vote here. We got more points for Portugal, more points for Netherlands, and the 12 to Sweden. Sweden going top half then, up to 7th, I want to say that is, because there are 16 countries this year. Yes, I know math sometimes. Eric Vision from Sweden is the next one to vote. We got Italy with 8. We got Ireland with 10, moving 3 places with that. And a 12 to Spain. The top 2 not getting anything here from Eric, which makes everyone else close up a little bit. Spain now up in 4th. To Gravus Ceterum, next one to vote. Netherlands closing in a bit on Portugal here. Finland making some moves. Italy goes up to 4th. Portugal extending the gap at the top here. And the 12 to France to go back up to 2nd. Yugoslavia to be one of the few going from winning to last, if not actually the first. Could happen. We'll see. Joey from Austria, our next voter. Netherlands going up to 2nd here again with 8. France taking it back with a 10. And the 12 going to Italy, up in 4th again. And we have 6 points separating the top 3 at the moment. Portugal still in the lead, as Per will vote next up. France will momentarily take over the lead here. Portugal will take it back with the 8 there. 10 points to Sweden, and the 12 going to Italy. Italy now up in 3rd, ahead of Netherlands. So joining the battle at the top of the scoreboard there. Still a long way to go, of course. It's me, Adrian, from Sweden, the next one to vote. Portugal is now up above 100. France just behind. Netherlands going up on 93 there. Italy going up on 96. And the 12 going to Switzerland. Switzerland, that means up to the top 5 for Switzerland. A very clear top 4 at the moment. We'll see if that will stay the same. Pris is the next one who will vote here. Italy goes up to 2nd here. Portugal extending the gap there. France getting 10 points, closing in. And the 12 to Netherlands also closing in then. 12 points separating our top 4. Jury number 16. Kirsti Sparboe. Very cheeky name. Only 2 points for Norway though. From Asterios here. Or, sorry, Kirsterios, of course. We shouldn't reveal anything about you. France taking over the lead now. They're with a 10. Spain getting the 12 to go up to the top 5 again. But we have a new leader. France has taken it over. Still very close, of course, at the top. We got Un Jour, Un Enfant. I almost didn't see it first, but very good. Very good. I approve. Portugal back up in the lead here. Belgium with a 10. And France with a 12. So France back in the lead it goes. 130 points for France. Portugal and Netherlands just behind. Valerin from America with no movement so far on the scoreboard, I think. 10 points to Portugal there. And the 12 to the Netherlands. So Italy has been a bit detached now again. Spain not that far behind it. Switzerland in there as well. Sweden not far behind. Rob Sway, 86. Put Yugoslavia up to 15th here with a 2-pointer. Monaco getting 8. Italy getting 10. And the 12 to Germany. Germany closing up a bit there on Sweden then. Still in 8th. And Portugal now only 1 point behind France. Michael Green, next one who votes here. Luxembourg takes that 15th place back from Yugoslavia. France getting 8 points. Netherlands getting 10 to go up in 2nd. But Portugal gets the 12 to take over the lead again. Will we have like a 3-way battle throughout the whole thing? That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Jury number 21, still very early doors. What do we do if there's a tie? We have tiebreaker rules in this universe, trust me on that one. Most 12s is where we go from first. 10 points to Italy here from Colin, and a 12 to France. So now France is back up in the lead. 7 points ahead of Portugal, a further 6 ahead of the Netherlands. Oh yeah, the UK are down in... I didn't even see. The UK are battling for 12th with Ireland as Bitti Trubava. Probably 12 points to Netherlands with that name. Indeed. Netherlands back up in 2nd then. But yeah, the UK... All of the winners are, you know, up in the top 5. Like the real-life winners. And then UK just overtook Ireland for 12th. Yeah, quite interesting. Lucario, my winner peaked 68 to 71. Nice year, by the way. I don't get it. My winner peaked 60. I don't get it. Spain with a 12. Spain up in 5th again. Nice year. I agree with that. Definitely. This is a very good year in my opinion as well. Vivo Vicky Vision. A little bit of a Spain reference here, I suppose. Let's see if Spain gets some big points. Monaco with 8 there. Spain with 10. Spain very close to Italy now again. And Netherlands with the 12, so Netherlands back up in the lead for the first time in a long time, I would say. I think, anyway. Proper Charlie from the UK. Yugoslavia, back away from last place again. Yugoslavia and Luxembourg are definitely fighting for the wooden spoon here. Netherlands gets 10 here. And Sweden gets a 12. Sweden kind of on their own in 7th, has to be said. Have a good one, Ellen. Catch up on the voting later. And your predictions, of course. Have a good one. Enjoy work. Jay from the UK gives 8 points to Switzerland here. 10 points to France. And the 12 to Italy. Netherlands still in the lead then. 12 points ahead of France even, actually. Vanokaz from Vanuatu. Next one to vote. Netherlands now in the 200-point gang on its own. Italy with 8 points here. Portugal with 10. and France with 12. So France closing in just a tad. 196 now. LG Black Quill. That's the next one to vote. Yugoslavia up in the double digits. Monaco up to 9th place. Spain staying in 5th. Ireland taking back that 12th place from the UK. And Portugal with a 12 to close up on the top 2, who neither of them get any points here from LG. Jennings for Jennings. Beautiful, beautiful. Some points for Belgium here then, I suppose. Portugal up to 2nd place it goes. Belgium gets 10 to go up in 9th again. France with the 12, and now we have a tie for the lead. Mr. Brown is quaking in his boots. He doesn't know what to do. But we do. We do. Stanislav, next one to vote. I feel like Monaco and Belgium are just swapping around all the time. Same thing goes for the UK and Ireland. 10 points to France here. And the 12 to Netherlands. So Netherlands back up in the lead. My winner peaked 68 to 71. Basically, I have Spain as my 2nd, 1st, 2nd, and 6th in that order. They fell off after spending the next 40 years in my mid-table. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. They had a few... What? Wait, I'll think about that as I've done Matt Adams' votes here. 10 points to Italy. Another 12 to Netherlands. 10 points ahead now. But I'm a bit surprised, Lucario, to be honest, because, you know, there's both like Eres Tu and Su Canción. They're, you know, in 73 and 79. Not a fan of those, I suppose. Adrian W. gives 12 points to France, closing in just this much on Netherlands again. Portugal still in 3rd, Italy still in 4th, and Spain in 5th. Spain very close, like Switzerland definitely catching up now, as Lord Rodmorg voting from his back garden. How lovely that sounds in the middle of the night, but, you know, still. Spain with a 12. Spain cementing themselves in the top 5 there. Henny from Sweden, next one to vote here. The fact that you didn't name yourself Hennifer Hennings, I'm surprised. To be honest, you usually just name yourself Henny. Finland is now top half, and Netherlands extends the gap at the top. That's Finland just moved ahead of all of those, like Germany, Monaco, Belgium, just in one go like that, out of nowhere. Turtle Jones gives 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Netherlands, and the 12 to Sweden. Sweden very close behind Switzerland actually now as well. Su Canción, that's pretty bad though. Well, I mean, I don't, like, if you think that, you think that, but I'm a fan. Ellen gives 10 points to Italy, and the 12 to Switzerland. Alright, not a lot of movement there. Everyone's kind of on their own, but the gaps aren't that big. Like, they're very closely matched all the way. Like, the top 7, I think the top 7 is kind of set, and then there's a big gap from Sweden down to Finland. Stan here gives 10 points to Netherlands, and the 12 going to France. So France catching up with 2 points again. Alexander Pagels from Denmark puts Monaco to the top half with 99 points there. 8 points to Netherlands, 10 points to Italy, and the 12 to Sweden. Sweden catching up a lot here now. Only 6 points behind Switzerland, and Spain is actually not that far ahead. And remember, a spot in the top 5 gives you a place in the best of final for the second half of this decade. Mihailo here gives 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Netherlands, and the 12 to France. A lot of people seem to have those 3 up in their top 3. That's kind of why they've ended up there, I suppose. So yeah, makes sense. Elendil from Yugoslavia, 40th juror here. We got 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Netherlands, and the 12 to Switzerland. Catching up even more towards the top 5 then. Germany was close behind 7th, and now it's fallen off hugely. It absolutely has. It's down below the UK. Oh, well, it just moved ahead from Legel Morris's votes here. But yeah, it's down in 11th. 10 points to Netherlands here, and the 12 to Portugal. So nothing for France there, which bodes well for the Netherlands, who now have a 33 point lead. CJ Yorkshire, next one to vote. Luxembourg has definitely fallen off from Yugoslavia down there at the bottom as well. Still on the single-digit points. Or point. Italy with 10. And 12 points to the UK. So the UK finally moving up the board a little bit there. Into the top 10 anyway. Draco, did you all forget about me already? No chance. Last on the jury in 2023 Semi 1. Been a while, happy to have you back. Let's see where the 12 goes. To Germany. So Germany goes up to 11th there. We have definitely a battle between like Finland, UK, Germany, Belgium there. All closely matched. Monaco not that far ahead from them either. Karen, jury number 44. Got 8 points to Spain. 10 points to Portugal. And the 12 to the Netherlands. Yeah, the Netherlands doing well. 45 points ahead of the competition here. Keep extending the gap. Babatunde, best year ever. Quite the statement. Luxembourg getting out of their single-digit score. 8 points to Switzerland. 10 points to Netherlands. And the 12 to Norway. Okay, that's a very not a well, it is a controversial take, I suppose. First 12 to Norway. Kind of on their own in 14th place still. Tixinia 11 from Portugal gives 10 points to Netherlands, further extending the gap again, and the 12 going to Portugal. 17 points behind France, a lot more points behind the Netherlands, who are starting to pull away quite a bit. Silesian Pierog from Poland is our 47th juror. We got some points for Finland, for Switzerland. But the big points to Spain, and now Spain is up in 4th, ahead of Italy. Nothing for France again. France is definitely falling into the clutches of Portugal now on the scoreboard, as Jamie Minven gives a lot of the countries in the top some points here. Germany with an 8, Monaco with a 10, and Netherlands with a 12. Voting for 10 out of the 11 songs in the... Wait, 10 out of the top 11 songs. Just Finland breaking up the order there for Jamie. Disco Cantando Das. Good stuff, good stuff. We got 8 points for Spain, 10 points for Switzerland. And the big ones go to Finland. Finland 13 points behind Monaco in that battle for the top half spots. As Unart Unvandelay is our next voter from China. First time we see the Chinese flag maybe here on the scoreboard. It's quite a rarity. We got 10 points for France, and David's 12 points will go to the Netherlands. 81 points ahead now. Did we expect this? I'm not sure. I don't remember what I predicted to win, but the Netherlands have a firm grip at the top there. Robin, smiley face, gives 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to France. So France catching up a little bit, and then Spain with another 12. Spain pulling away a little bit from Italy here now then. Next up is Mike TV from the UK. No movement so far from these first few votes. We got UK getting 8 points. Netherlands with a 10. And the 12 going to France. Catching up 2 more points there to the lead. Still far behind, of course. Georgie K. First time last on the jury in 2022 season 1. Another voter who has not been with us for has been away from us for a long time. Welcome back. 12 points. Sorry. 12 points going to France. So just catching up slowly by every single vote, you know. Did I miss my votes? I had to reset my computer. I don't think so. I haven't I don't remember seeing your name so far. Lee 44, first time in jury. Welcome, welcome, Lee. Let's see where the big points go. We got a 12 going to Spain. And Spain has actually really caught up to Portugal now. Portugal has definitely dropped off from the top 2. And Spain are only 12 points behind Portugal there. Checkered from Australia, also first time in jury. Welcome, welcome. Some big points for Mr. Duolingo down there. 10 points for Spain. And the 12 going to Germany. The entire top 3 not getting anything there from Checkered, which means Spain are so close to Portugal now. What did we say? Chipawa? I think you said Chipawa yesterday. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Valley Urbanist. And now Spain's up in the top 3. Look at that. UK getting 10. And the 12 going to Italy. Spain now up in the top 3. Go figure. Italy very much in the top 5 as well and could catch Portugal. But definitely Portugal will will overtake Spain now again because Andy is up next to vote here. 8 points to France, 10 points to Sweden. And the 12, there you go. Portugal back up to 3rd. Spain still 4th. Italy 5th. Switzerland and Sweden rounding out the top 7 there. And now you say it's supposed to be pronounced Chipewa. Chipewa. I just won't bother, to be honest, because everyone tells me to pronounce it differently. Guten Abend, Lyken. 12 points to Portugal. There we are. Guten Abend to you as well, Lyken. AJ from Northern Ireland will vote for these songs here. Ireland are now in the triple digits as well, I just realized. Italy with 8, Switzerland with 10, and the 12 going to Spain. Hanging on to Portugal there. Netherlands not getting anything this time, which means we have a 51 points separating the top 2, as Idan Tal is the next one to vote here. The UK are now top half. Look at that. They finally made it. 10 points to France here. And the 12 again to Spain. Spain up in 3rd again. Spain is definitely... I don't remember the results from Season 1, but Spain was not this popular back in Season 1. So we've definitely gotten a few Spain fans coming in for Season 2. So Spain up in 3rd here now as ESC fan BG gives 10 points to the Netherlands. And 12 to Portugal. So Portugal back up into the top 3. It's Chipewa. Like, why is chip capitalized? Like, I'm supposed to pronounce it chip. Chipewa. 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 I don't know. TP gives 10 points to France. And a 12 to Italy this time. Nothing for Spain now. Like, Spain either gets 12 or nothing, I suppose. Italy very close behind Spain, of course, as well. Switzerland a bit behind. Obviously looking for that space in the top 5, which I'm hoping that it's going to get, but we never know. Lenny Kuhr gives 10 points to Portugal and a 12 to the Netherlands. I'm trying to think, like, that's 58 points between the top 2. Yep. Sophie from Hungary, 64th juror, still got a long way to go here. 10 points to France. And a 12 to the Netherlands. Almost up on 500 points now for the Netherlands. In the jury vote only. Jeredin Ven. Good name, good name. Little Sweden reference here. Almost makes me think of our different voter called Jörn Din Ven. So we've got a little bit of a connection there. Switzerland getting a 12 here. Closing up just a tad to the top 5. As Sean will be our next voter. Spain finished in 6th place in Season 1. Okay. That was actually higher than I remember it. Maybe I'm thinking of La La La. That didn't do too well in Season 1. That could be it. Sean here gives 10 points to the Netherlands and 12 to France. Alright. Next up, Salomé Sparboe. With these as the first vote. No movement anywhere. Let's see if that will change. I think there are, like, distances between most countries at this point. France with 8, Netherlands with 10, Portugal with 12. So yeah, nothing changed from Salomé Sparboe's votes here, but they still affect the grand scheme of things, you know. Una stella un mare. Good stuff, good stuff. I like the references in the names. You're always very cheeky, all of you. 10 points to Netherlands here, and a 12 again to Portugal. Maybe Portugal are pulling in for a late surge here. Perhaps. Spain and Italy as well, just noticed they're tied on points. 50 points ahead of Switzerland. Jimmy's 2001 from Samoa. Don't know how you ended up over there, but I'm sure it's lovely. 10 points to Portugal. And a 12 going into the Netherlands there, who are extending the gap at the top again. Next up, Megan's Troubadour. Maybe some points for Netherlands. Who knows? No movement so far anywhere. 8 points to Spain. 10 points to Germany, going up to 10th there. and the Netherlands with a 12. And the UK has actually kind of cemented themselves in the top half here, I think. 18 points ahead of Monaco. Could obviously change quite quickly, but they're up there. They've stayed in the top half for quite a while. Toipa Cat gives 8 points to Norway, interestingly enough. 10 points to Portugal, and a 12 to the Netherlands. And now, the Netherlands are actually 100 points ahead of France in second. So it's looking more and more comfortable for the Netherlands at the top. Joni here from Finland gives 8 points to Ireland. Kind of on their own there for sure. 10 points to the UK and a 12 to Italy. And now Italy is back up into 4th. Puts Spain down to 5th. Next up is Irambler Alipan Anagram. Okay, I'm supposed to understand this, but I don't. Sorry. Anyway, I do understand that France just got 12 points, so yes. Irambler Alipan Anagram. I don't get it. I don't get it, no. I'm trying to think like if I can actually figure out something smart in my head, but that usually never happens. Anyway, Hugo here votes next up. We still have that 100-point gap between the top two. 10 points to Monaco and a 12 to Sweden. So Tommy still just... Like, has Sweden been outside of 7th place for the last 70 voters? Probably not. Milos Wunderbar. Maybe this is a Switzerland reference, probably. Switzerland getting 8 points there. 10 points to Sweden. And the 12 going to Italy. Italy now 30 points ahead of Spain. Is Spain perhaps falling into the clutches of Switzerland? Oh, it's a prima ballerina anagram. You're also clever. I'm not. You know, that's just the way it is. It's okay. Life goes on. Anxelu here with a 12-pointer to Italy. Switzerland making further and further ground on Spain. Only 26 points separating them now. Remember, a top 5 finish is worth something here. So that you could keep your eye on that. Peder Aas from Norway gives 10 points to Spain. Spain needed that to get away from Switzerland a little bit. And France with a 12. Let's see, we got 20 jurors left and then the big televote coming in, which is of course where everything could be turned on its head. We got Bonsoir, Bonsoir with 8 points to Netherlands, 10 points to Portugal, and a 12 to France. France less than 100 points behind now, only 85. You know, you could come back from that for sure, and especially like the televote could definitely switch a lot of things around. It just never really does, or maybe sometimes, but usually it's in alignment somewhat. Isabel A here gives 10 points to Netherlands and France 12, which means that France catches up with 2 more points. Astrasdas from Germany is the next one to vote here. France getting a low score here, which could benefit Netherlands and does benefit Netherlands. 10 points to Spain. And a 12 going to Italy. Voting for the entire top 10 at the moment there. Strasdas must be content with that aspect of the results. I'll try to be less cryptic next time. Absolutely not. You need to challenge my brain. My brain will fail every time, but it needs that consistent challenges, you know. Paracelsa gives 10 points to Portugal and a 12 going into France there. 2019 televote did, if I remember correctly. I have no idea. That's so far back in my head. That is, yeah, I can't think of that. Desfolada Elda. Maybe some points for Portugal here. 10 points go to France there, and a 12 indeed to Portugal. 15 jurors to go. Philippa, the first of them. And these are the lower points. Monaco up to 9th there. 8 points to Netherlands. 10 points to the UK. And 12 going to Switzerland. Switzerland has 27 points, up to a spot in the top 5. I know there are plenty of Spain fans around here, but I'm rooting for my Switzerland here. You know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed personally. And you can keep your fingers crossed the other way, and then we cancel each other out. Jakob gives 12 points to the Netherlands. Still far ahead in the lead, of course. Oh, you mean in real life? About 2019. Yeah, okay, but I was thinking in our universe, you know. That's where there are rarely any differences in the jury and televote. In real life, there are always huge discrepancies, of course. Netherlands with a 10 here from AB45. 12 points to number 8 all-time favorite, and that is Portugal 1969 we know now. Still in third place there, Portugal, kind of on its own, quite a bit, to be honest. 50 points up, 50 points down. No Name from Estonia gives 8 points to Portugal. 10 points to Monaco, who are now up in the top half. The UK drops down again. And Sweden getting a 12 again. Sweden so on its own. Like, it's not even funny how isolated it is in 7th place. There's just nothing that can be done there, I think. Runar, oi oi oi. Så glad du ska bli. Gives 10 points to Netherlands. And a 12. To Sweden again. Sweden's gotten quite a few 12s, but, you know, it's still has quite the gap. 55 points up to Switzerland. Vanilla Villa. And I just see now, Switzerland only has 11 points up to the top 5. Make that 19. The UK back up to the top half. Sweden getting more huge points here. And the Netherlands with a 12. Sweden is in quarantine. Look at that. Netherlands now with a big gap again. I Am Robot from the UK. Jury number 89. Netherlands has 106 points down to France. 10 more points for Portugal here. And a 12 going to Spain, which Spain needed to get away from Switzerland there a bit. Next up, Cecilia. I'm really like fighting the urge to sing You're Breaking My Heart every time I read your voter name. I can't help myself. You're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence. 12 points to Sweden, by the way. I was about to miss that. That's like the 4th or 5th 12 to Sweden in a very short time here now. Sweden is catching Switzerland. I'm just saying. Rodu 1969. Never mind. Switzerland got 8 points here. 10 points to Portugal. And the 12 to France. Okay, only a few... Sorry. Only a few more jurors. Alex is typing, same winner as 1967. I do not remember who your winner was in 1967. I'm sorry. Too many names to keep track of. It wasn't Switzerland, but Switzerland got 10. Belgium. Wait, is Belgium 1967 Ik heb zorgen? I think it is. We got a Louis fan over here. Can't you see, brother Louis? Anyway, Curry Loves Repeat by Dolce. Ah, of course. This will never stop. It's always repeat. Repeat. 12 points in the Netherlands. Nothing for France there. I think is the winner done? What do we think? Will Netherlands be able to drop this? Probably not. Jo from Croatia gives 8 points to Ireland, 10 points to Portugal, who are very close to France now actually, and 12 points to Italy. We do have a battle for second brewing here. I think Netherlands has kind of run away with it now. It's going to take a monumental effort in the televote to switch things around. Vitali here, UK back up to the top half. 8 points to Sweden, 10 points to Monaco, who are back up to the top half. And the 12 going to Spain. Nothing for the top 3 there. Okay then. Declan, you're the penultimate voter. Here you come along, if you're still with us. These are the votes. Italy with an 8. 10 points to Netherlands. And the 12 going to the UK. So the UK are back up to the top half. I can spoil for you all now that it's not going to stay there because I will vote for Monaco. So the UK will be on the bottom half on the jury vote. There you are. Finland also moving ahead of Germany here. Got 8 points to France. 10 points to Sweden. And my 12, you know where it's going. It's going to Switzerland. And these are the current standings after the jury vote is complete. Netherlands very much leading this by quite the margin as well. We got 118 points ahead of France, who are 27 ahead of Portugal. Italy and Spain currently rounding out the top 5. Switzerland are definitely in with a shot. I'd say Sweden has a shot as well. Sweden has 58 points up to the top 5, which could happen. Monaco currently clinging on to the final spot on the top half of the scoreboard. They're probably not going to finish higher than 8th. That would require quite a bit. And then the UK in 9th, very close behind Monaco, of course. Finland and Germany glued together in 10th and 11th. And then Belgium in 12th with Ireland, Norway, Yugoslavia, and Luxembourg rounding out the scoreboard. Let us now find out what the final results will be. Luxembourg will start with getting some points. And Luxembourg gets 37 televote points. They will finish last, I can tell you that much. Didn't see me? That's because you're probably in the televote today then, Runar. We take turns. So sometimes you're jury, sometimes you're televote. So that's why. Yugoslavia, you need 5 points to not be lost, and you get 68. So congratulations. Up to 131 points. Same thing for you, Trygve. You're probably in the televote today. We take turns. So that's why. Norway, how many points? 148. 148 points for Norway. Puts them up on 255. Alright, Ireland up next then. And Ireland will receive 169 televote points, which puts them above Norway. And yeah, you're actually right. Luxembourg this year scored less points than they did last year, which I think is, you know, I can have my opinions about that. Anyway, Belgium gets 189 here, puts them on 402 in total. We'll see if that's enough to get them above either Germany or Finland here. Probably not, but we'll see. Germany, 232 televote points, which puts them quite a bit ahead of Belgium. However, Finland, of course, only had one more jury point than Germany. So Finland needs 232 to finish above Germany. And they get 276, so no worries about that one. Finland up in the 500s here. Currently a spot in the top 5, which they won't keep, of course, but still. You take your wins. The UK, 382 televote points. I think that's going to be enough to get a spot in the top half. I think Monaco is going to get less than 376 here. The UK have definitely gotten a big televote score, and Monaco will get 263. See, it's quite a big gap between the two. So the UK definitely finishing in the top half in today's voting. More than 100 points in the end, actually, above Monaco. Sweden up next. Sweden gets 448. That's a big televote score for Sweden. Puts them on 883. Momentarily, it even takes over the lead, which they won't keep, of course, but still. Switzerland up next. Switzerland gets 489. Will that be enough to overtake Spain for a spot in the top 5? 958 points. So Spain needs like 450, and they get, well, it's nowhere near, 572 televote points for Spain. So that's a comfortable top 5 finish for Spain. Congratulations to that. Italy up next, and Italy will score 526. That means they finished 2 points ahead of Spain. They're gonna get 4th, I'm assuming. 2 points ahead of Spain. Quite crazy how close it is sometimes. Portugal up next. Portugal will receive 528 televote points, which definitely confirms them in the top 3. I do not think that will be enough to put them higher than 3rd, though, because these are big scores here. France and Netherlands left, and France will receive 615 televote points, which definitely puts them in 2nd. There is no way that Netherlands will not receive enough points here. So France will be 2nd. Sorry for killing the excitement, but I can't see Netherlands scoring less than 498 points. Let's see it. There you go, 742. It's a landslide win. It's even bigger than the 1968 win. These are the final results. There you have them. Netherlands is our 1969 Eurovision Watchalong winner, ahead of France, ahead of Portugal, ahead of Italy, ahead of Spain. That's the top 5, with Switzerland, Sweden, and the UK rounding out the top half. Monaco in 9th, Finland in 10th, then Germany, Belgium, Ireland, Norway, Yugoslavia, and Luxembourg dead last. Back down to the rock bottom. Can we get to top 6 in the 65-69 special? I mean, I'm the one who's putting it together, but no, we're not going to do that. But maybe we've had a few good 6th placers. I've kind of forgotten, but definitely in this year, I would have put in the entire top 7 personally. Let's take a look at the prediction results. 54 out of 92 people predicted the Netherlands would win, which is less for sure than in the 68 watch-along. So it was not as predictable in terms of the win this time around. You're not all getting a shout out for predicting the winner. No way. 42 people also had France in second. Good job. And 30 of you had Portugal in third. Good job. 17 of you had Italy in fourth as well. I'll let you take in this a bit more now because there are not that many of you. And 7 of these also had Spain in fifth. Well done to you. 7 here. Bitisdrava, D. Eric Vision, Hugo, Idantal, Proper Charlie, and Runar Jon. You did well. 1 of you did not get Switzerland in sixth. So bye-bye we say to Runar Jon. And 2 of these did not get Sweden in seventh. But these 4, very well done. And 3 of you also had the UK in eighth. This is a very impressive prediction. But only 1 of these people also had... Who got ninth? Was it Monaco, right? D. You got the entire top 9 correct in your prediction. Which is insane. That's more than half of the scoreboard that you got spot on in terms of position. I would be very surprised if you're not towards the top of the final scoreboard as well, but we'll see. Yep, you're in fourth. Not the top 3 though. These are some very, very good scores. These scores are crazy. This can't be for real. Scores are out of 1,280. And you scored 1,276. Was this year that predictable? I didn't do that well, I can tell you that much. But look at these scores, that's crazy. Jennings for Jennings, you also had 1,276. You predicted this 28th of July. The only songs you were off, France and Netherlands, the other way around. Switzerland and Spain, the other way around. Everything else is correct. Is this community that predictable, huh? Sure seems like it. That's a crazy score. Very well done on that. Mad. Andy, same thing here. Ireland and Belgium, the other way around. Switzerland and Spain, the other way around. You predicted this the 19th of July. That's why you're in second place. Is our winner due to the fact that they predicted early, or did they actually score more points? Denske, you predicted earlier than Andy by 6 hours. Less than 6 hours. You had Spain and Italy the other way around, and you had Ireland and Belgium the other way around. These scores in this prediction are insane. Very well done to everyone. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I could never. But congratulations to you all up here in the top 10, because this is impressive. Let's take a look at the predictions medal table. Denske now has a win, of course. And you show up here in 6th. You have a win, you have a 2nd, you have a 3rd, and a 5th. So you're top of the people with 1 win. Andy added a 2nd place here, of course, which puts Andy ahead of Darren. And then Felipe added a 5th, I think it was. So yeah. But well done to all of you. Salomé Sparboe still leading the predictions medal table with 2 wins, a silver medal, and 2 fourth. Very well done to everyone here. If we look at the total score, Felipe is still in the lead. Yeah, staying up there, being consistent. Let's take a look back then at the full results, of course. Despite the fact that half of the voters weren't part of Eurovision in season 1. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. These are the final standings. We know now as well. Monaco, not a single 12. Still finished 9th. So well done to that's, always interesting to see who finishes highest without getting a 12. Look at Germany there with 9 12s. Crazy. Yugoslavia and Luxembourg also not getting any 12s. Could be worth noting. Netherlands got points from everyone except 17 people, which is very respectable. 63.85% of the maximum possible points. Good score. The 12-point summary, 44 12s here for Netherlands. You see all of them here. And 37 to France. So not that much of a difference there, to be fair. We got 20 12s to Portugal. Same amount, actually, for Spain. And then only 1 less for Italy with 19 there. And then Switzerland racking up 16 of them. Sweden with 14. These are a lot of 12s, to be fair. The 12s are very spread out this year. Fun to see. Germany there with 9. The UK with 8. A lot of A lot of British flags on the UK here in the televote, that's for sure. And then 3 for Belgium, and 2 each for Finland and Norway, and then 1 from staying out of there to Ireland. And then Monaco, Luxembourg, and Yugoslavia with none. And we can also, of course, that means we can take a look at the medal table, because Italy added to the medal table with a 4th, so now they've finished at every spot in the top 5, including 2 times as the winner. Very, very impressive. They are the only country to have finished at every spot in the top 5. France, of course, added a silver medal here to overtake Denmark on the medal table. Netherlands has now got their first win to put them up in 5th on this list. Portugal adds a bronze medal to tie with Switzerland here in 12th. And Spain has added another 5th place, their 3rd 5th place. Still in 14th here on the medal table. And sorry. And everyone still, of course, has gotten a medal. I don't know, who's going to be the next country to debut? It's Malta, isn't it? I think Malta might struggle to get onto this medal table anytime soon. But we could be surprised. Could always be surprised. That's the way the medal table looks at the moment. Luxembourg still, of course, running away with this. Regardless of their lost place today, they still have 4 wins, which is mad. So they're going to keep their first place here for a while, I think. Let's go back to the ranked summary and say that is indeed that. I will... sorry, I forgot yesterday to play the winner's reprise, because yesterday was just a mess altogether, really. So we will... sorry, I'm losing my voice. We will indeed listen again to our newest Watchalong winner. So Netherlands entered the stage again. And thank you everyone for joining me tonight. It's been wonderful. I will update you when the best of final is. I need to start editing the video and get it ready. And then I will tell you when we're going to watch it to select who's the best of the best from 1965 to 1969. Take care of yourselves now, and good night.
Franz de Kock dirige la orquesta y vamos a escuchar guitarra en mano nuevamente a Lenny Kuhr en El Trovador. Canción triunfadora.
Zat zo boordevol muziek, hij zong voor groot en klein publiek, hij maakte blij, melancholiek, de troubadour. Voor ridders in de hoge zaal, zong hij een stoere sterke taal, een lang en bloederig verhaal, de troubadour. Maar ook het werkvolk uit de schuur, hoorde zijn lied vol avontuur, hoorde bij het nachtelijk keukenvuur, de troubadour, en in de herberg van de stad, daar zong hij een drinklied op het nat, voor wie nog staan kon en wie zat, de troubadour, de troubadour. La 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 la. Hij zong voor boeren op het land, een kerelslied van eigen hand. Hij was van elke rang en stand, de troubadour, de troubadour. Zo zong hij heel zijn leven lang, zijn eigen lied, zijn eigen zang. Toch gaat de dood gewoon zijn gang, de troubadour, de troubadour. Toen werd het stil, het lied was uit, enkel wat modder tot besluit. Maar wie getroost werd door zijn lied, vergeet hem niet, want hij zat zo boven.